I actually haven't played on this world like at all since last time I was on because I got sucked into a different mod pack. But I think it's made me decently better at building, and I might add a couple more mods to make it easier to build. But but I have a plan today. Today, I need to go to the end. So I need to prepare for the end because I made things in the end a little bit harder. So, a couple things we're gonna do is do I have a potato cannon for chance? No. So I'm going to make a potato cannon. Precision. Okay. So no. I haven't streamed in like a month, so you might not have missed anything. Pipes. Precision mechanism. Alloy. Oh, copper. Yeah. Yeah. And what did I make? Ah, I could have sworn seen you more recently than that, but um, what am I looking for? Okay. Well, one of these should be adding. Okay, I do not need the speed on all the time. If it has been that long, oh right, I'm not. I made a. Oh right, I think I made it so the backpack didn't render, the chest piece didn't render, but I made an armor out of a bunch of create stuff, and it's probably a little bit overpowered, but you know, I've been playing this world for how many months now? I think being a little bit overpowered is perfectly fine. I probably fucked that up. No, I didn't. Cool. Um, Now, what can you be enchanted with? I did this, but I just remembered that I had. Nah, I'll bring both guns. Bring both guns. Looting, unbreaking, power. punch, flame, mending, and potato recovery. When I get back, this setup is getting fixed. It's gonna get an actual roof. It's gonna get an actual building on it. So I need a couple power. Okay, so I have barely any power books. Got it. Need a little bit. I'll probably have to do that again, but how high does power go? 5. 5 by default. Okay. Quickest way to get this. Can I pick this up? No. Okay. I just lost all my experience, but that's fine. I would have needed to get more anyway. Well, that won't help. I think I just gotta. Oh, that was all of it. Okay. Grab it. I changed the keybinds on a different mod pack to for what the carry on does. What is with you? I start streaming and you get the most vocal you've been in weeks. Why are you like this? You just hate that I'm talking to someone? What? You aren't like this when I'm in normal Discord calls. So what gives? Huh? I need I'm gonna have to not that many books immediately. But this power 3 on it. Now I have a power 3 book, 2 power 3 books. Gonna get a lot of experience for all this, so I might as well just get to like level 60 or something. Don't need this power 2 book. Okay, power 5. Now I just need 30. And I now have a power 6 book. Mending? Oh, so I should have left it on there. Oops. Oh well. Swap that there. There. And what are the other ones that this one can get? Looting, don't need that. Unbreaking, don't need that. Punch. Blame. And potato recovery. Oh, I have no punch books. That's surprising actually. Any of these guys have punch, perhaps? You sell a punch ancient tome, but oh wow, do I actually just have no punch books? Okay, I guess we can go without that one. That just adds knockback. Not going to be super useful for where we're going. Let's give away. I at least have potato recovery. I had Spell it helped if I spell it correctly. I have no potato recovery either. Do I just not actually? Do I actually just not have a lot of potato books in general? Sharpness. Right, at least have a decent sharpness book. Oh wow, I don't. This is also surprising to me. Okay, so I need to make a bunch of sharpness books because I need to add that to my sword. That means the sword that's currently in the Wither farm isn't using a sword that is strong as it could be. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot, so I'm just gonna let it sit here for a second. That should be fine. You know, doing this, I'm seeing why the 1.21 version changed how they work altogether. I'm starting to see why. I get it now. I understand why he did that. Sharpness, what does it go to? It goes to 5. It's like power. So I need to do it one more time. Wait, no, I don't. It's 2 boards. This gives me 5. And this gives me 6. And get my sword out. Where is it? Oh, duh. Okay. Sure. 6. This, and then go get the sword for the Wither farm, I guess. Do I have another item in my storage? No. This is still one of the cooler ones. you going to? Ah, need more glowstone. Let's go get that sword. Best way to get to it. Get off for the moment. Is on this one? Probably just unbreaking and mending. It also has looting and sweeping edge. Yeah, that all makes sense. Now let's see how good it does. Does a bit better. Whoa there. Alright. So those two things are upgraded. That's good. So I wasn't aware how few books I had. Maybe I should make an enchanting table and enchant a couple dozen books at some point. But oh right, I also need to get some netherite over here. Yeah, that one's. I mean, mending and silk touch is basically the only reason I would need those two. That one. So, makes sense. Now I just need a motor that would be able to charge my backpack. Yeah, this got an upgrade, I think. No, it added it added a creative wallet. Infinite money. I would still have to add like selling other stuff, but I'm not sure how much I should sell some stuff for. It would be the kind of thing that I would definitely like. If I were a mod pack builder doing it from the ground up, that's where I would be doing it. But okay, so we have oh right, that's what we need. We need a lot of carrots because one of the best ammo types for this kind of thing is carrots, golden carrots. So head over to the farm. Well, the farm barrels that I took apart the farm and haven't put back in a while. So 3 stacks should be enough. And then how much gold nuggets do I have? Quite a bit. One. And for the fun, target dummy. Ooh. Okay. And for comparison, do I have? No, I haven't made one yet. Okay. So let's make one real quick. I can't make you yet. Okay, what enchantments can this have on it? Unbreaking, mending, vanishing, impact. Sleight of hand. Persevering. I think I'm just going to go with unbreaking and mending for now. But I'm going to need another upgrade and another piece of netherite. Now we're gonna, so, gun. Hopefully YouTube doesn't pick this time for my thumbnail because it's just going to eviscerate the viewership on that one. Okay, so now I have a netherite shotgun. The downside here is I have no bullets. So I need to decide what kind of bullets I want. And then also make a bullet bag, which seems fairly cheap to make. It's going to give me a decent way to store all these bullets. So I think blaze bullets are our best shot. That requires a lot of iron bullets. So let's make a few stacks of iron bullets. Oh, and I definitely have enough to make all those things. Cool. And I can just do this. Cool. So as long as I have the bag in my inventory, I have... Where's that target dummy? Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I see how it's gonna go. This is also just a really good meal. So how is it compared to the meals that I can have in my backpack right now? You know, I think it's about on par. The golden carrot just gives more saturation, while the egg sandwich gets more straight out food. So cool. Okay, I think that is everything then. Oh, I need some way to crank my backpack, my tank. Do I have capacity on this thing? I have capacity 3 on this thing, and it only gives me how many minutes? Like 30 minutes? Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna need some way to crank it. You know, I have a good idea for that. I need to make another motor. Um, I should make an auto brass at some point. Copper wire do I have? 3, which is exactly enough. And I need a capacitor, an iron rod, and an andesite alloy. That works. And then upgrade. Battery upgrade. Can this be upgraded at all? No. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait. Did that and then just didn't get that. And this. This. And if I put, oh, I have one upgrade slot left. And that'll give me I'll need a second backpack for storage, but this should give me a decent amount of storage so I can, what upgrade is this? That's a tier 2? Let me upgrade this shit. Okay, so I'm gonna need a lot of diamonds, but that's fine. I sort of expect that. It's gonna get worse when I want the netherite upgrade, because I definitely don't have enough netherite for that, but the fucking book. Did I do that one in? Alright. That's not perfect, but, you know, that would require a lot. And that requires even more. How much netherite does that take? Okay, so each upgrade, each of the stacked tier 4 upgrades requires it requires 8 blocks of netherite, which is 8 times 9. So each one requires 72 netherite. And times that by 9, I need 648 netherite. I currently don't have enough to even make a single upgrade. It's a netherite upgrade. Okay, so if I take off my back, oh, it's got a neat little like battery on it now. Okay, so if I take a upgrade, let's kind of upgrades this one got in. So fireworks wouldn't be bad. Does not have that many upgrades. Alright, now we're just gonna head off to the end. To one of the end portals. Last time I tried to go to the end, loading the chunks almost killed my computer. But this time I'm not running a shader and I'm not going on a boat, so it should be a little bit nicer to me. I'm also doing this at night instead of during the day. I also need to charge the backpack, so it's good that I'm stopping here. So I still should, go to sleep. I gotta put the covers back into the workshop. It's gonna be so funny when I make my main house and it's just like barely anything. Because like what am I even gonna put in it? Okay. I honestly love this aircraft. Its biggest downside is that it takes 2 biplanes to make. And that I'm not a huge fan of the bamboo. And that once it's in the water, you can't control it like you can. You can only control the pit, the up. You can only control the tilt. Can't move it around like you can other stuff, but that's fine. Okay, so if I'm right, okay, this doesn't have any leftover in it, but if I'm right, oh hell yeah. Okay, that holds millions of FE, but 80 FE is perfectly fine. 80k FE is perfectly fine. This will power the back. This will power the motor for a while. I'm also going to be taking out the creative stuff because honestly, I don't really need it anymore now. Like, what would I use it for? The block placer just works that way. My headphones fell. Not the ones I'm currently wearing, but another pair. And since this, if I have this and I place this next to it. Oh, was I wrong? Did this not work? Devastating. Okay, so that unfortunately means that I'm gonna have to do this in order to run it. And that's not too good, but it is better than nothing. Recharge. I my space paddle keeps getting stuck. Okay, there. So it wasn't perfect, but it works. Now we go on the adventure. We need a couple things. I want a shulker spawner egg, and I want a phantom spawner egg. If I can have either of those things, I'll be happy. Um, but I need to get in there, find those materials, then kill the dragon. You might be wondering why I said it in that order. And that is because I have a mod that makes it so when you spawn into the end, you don't spawn at the dragon. You spawn 1,000 blocks away from the dragon. Okay, let's see if I can punch this landing. Perfect. We're not bringing an aircraft with me. I've got the airship. I've got the jetpack. And I've got an elytra for it. So it's probably gonna lag a little bit because this is the first time I've gone into the end in this save. My internet doing good? Twitch doing okay here? Okay, my Twitch is doing okay now. Don't know why it did that, but look at this. I brought the axe too, right? Yes. Look at this. Oh, shit, I forgot. I did forget one thing I wanted to bring. I don't know why these squares are like that, but I need to get a schematic of one of these. Oh, there's a end city right here. That's cool. I need to get a schematic of one of these airships, but I guess I won't be doing that today. It's actually probably a little bit different because you can. Yeah, it's going based on an old one, so it is slightly rewriting the generation. That might mean that I'm not going to be getting. Sorry, I just had a gnat land on my hand, so I had to swat it. But oh, does that mean I'm not going to be getting the dragon tree stuff here? No, it is. It's just not reading it as a black spot, yes? Okay, let's have a glide around. Take out. How does it work with? Okay, it works with that, but how does it work with the saplings on this thing work? Eh. I can't check the bounciness because of the slow fall on this. But... So the terrain generation change is astrological, which is also what made me spawn a couple thousand blocks out from the dragon. And the biomes are, well, it also adds okay, so I think I changed it because it was causing some issues. But when that eye comes out from behind the moon, it gives you levitation, which is super interesting. But it also adds this jade and all this stuff. I added no functionality to the end. I added all vibes, nothing else. You know what I need? Huh. Okay, it'll help me move around horizontally, but not vertically, I guess. I'll switch on my elytra in a minute, but... Look, it's a proto... It's a more colorful version of the pale forest. Imagine seeing a creaking in here. It would make sense. Oh, I wonder what that would lead to. Okay, let's take a look at our map. Oh. Okay, they're not gonna, it's not gonna have a stronghold. It's not gonna have a, So for this, I added better end cities and larger end cities. So these puppies are bigger, and look nicer. And they certainly do look nicer. And I'm completely unaffected by levitation. Oh, is this a... That's a shulker's egg. That's one of the goals, baby! And... couple spawners. I like how this is basically doing no damage to me at all. I don't need... Well, I might as well get the spawner. I don't really need anything other than... I don't know if I have a stasis book, so I might as well. You know I don't have that. Don't have that. I don't have this there. I have that, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. Oh, I forgot to bring a second back. Oh well, I'll probably be fine. Oh, this is a slightly different upgrade. Okay. Well, why don't I just slap all the music discs in here, and then I already have that one. Regassed here. And another one. Very Doom-esque. I like it, I like it. Oh, is that another? Yeah, it's a spawner. The front end of this thing is missing. Backpack. Did I get it? Oh, come on. Where did it go? Did it at least land down here? No. Bingo. Now this one won't be good for tracking. Yeah, I mean for copy pasting it, but will be good. It is good for giving me a phantom spawn egg. One of the things I was looking for, so. Which means I can now kind of just enjoy the scenery as I make it towards the end. Are we make it towards the center? I am going towards the center, and I'm not going towards the center. So I need to head north. Yeah. No? This way. I need to head this way. Whoa. I got some seconds. Oh. If I break this, how's it gonna go? Oh, so much wood. I don't even need... Oh yeah, I kind of need it for the grappling hook. And the drill, I guess? fish in the water. Shouldn't spend too much time in the water, considering. Take a look at the surroundings a bit. See if there's any structures I want to take a peek at. Oh, did I miss this? Let's see that. Oh, can I not see waypoints? Oops. I upset one. Ah, there it is. Yes. Alright, now back to the ominous bell that's tolling. I definitely wanted to check out the, if there were any nearby structures that I hadn't seen. Oh wow, it was a lot closer than I realized. Hey! Jackass. So maybe I fly around a little bit more to see if I can't find some stuff that I haven't. So I was there. This is a big one. But this one's sort of broken. So I can't get a perfect schematic of it. Okay, so I need to... cover... Why did I do... Oh. I'm not a fan of having night vision here. Kind of ruins the vibe to have night vision. Flowers look like with better end on. Cool. Nitro back on. This is the one with the cut in half and shit, right? No, this is a... Yeah, this is the broken one. Okay. Ah. Dang, this is a big one. I don't even want to bother trying to get everything out of it. Looks like it got cut in half, though. Spot at this one. That way I can come back and get a schematic of it later. Though I'm probably just going to be editing it in Creative, but if I want an airship, this is a good, simple and quick design to make an airship. I love that when you get 1,000 blocks, within 1,000 blocks, you just start hearing the bells toll. And now, because of what normal biome generation for the end looks like, you just get this wasteland. I have to land on something for real quick. You just get this singular biome until you get to the dragon. And these geodes here will have like ores of the other dimensions, which is, fun fact, probably the only way I'm going to be able to get ore blocks is coming here and mining some of it up. How much time do I have on mining? Enough. There it is. Give it a second. give it a couple. This is either Young's or Better End doing this. I know that I don't remember what it's called. Astrological doesn't change the end island generation all that much. All right. In we go. Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay, so there's supposed to be something here. All the other times I've done this, there's been something here. Shit. I don't even know if there's space for the end crystals. See if there's like, maybe it's underground? No, it is simply not here. Which is strange, because other times I've gone to the end with this mod pack, the end has worked fine. I'm not sure what to do here, unless I just say ends borked. Have I not been to the Nether? No, I think I'm just at the top of the Nether. I was just at the top, and my portal is down here. Yay! I don't know why I don't have an end port. I think if anything, I'm just gonna remove Young's and see if that fixes it. I'm gonna have to reset my end again, but I'm just gonna reset it, see if that fixes it. And hopefully it does. But hey, we got the stuff I wanted to get. Woo! little anticlimactic end. So let's get out a spawner and a phantom egg and a fan. Oh, I have to make an encased fan. Okay. And I'm just going to use the creative mode for this since. So I need a nozzle, a default nozzle, so, and I need the fancy nozzle, so. So reason this fancy nozzle is cool is because I can do this. Okay. Right. See fans. There we go. Why couldn't I have one? Slap that on there. And pump that up. And it instantly starts blowing me away in a way that I cannot counteract. But, oh wait, I should not do this near my animals. Make it suck. Unavoidable suck. But if I place this mob spawner here and then instantly get sucked in, and I get a phantom membrane and a nugget of experience from it. So I just made a incredibly simple phantom farm. Now, what other kinds of eggs do I have in my computer? I have a creeper one, which I don't think it works for creepers, but I can use the default design for that. Do I have a spider egg, perchance? I wonder if it works on Guardians. It seems I don't have a... Seems I don't have a spider egg. Yeah, I only have the eyes. I don't have the eggs. Got it. Did I craft them? No. Okay. So, quickest way for me to get a spawner would be to get a spawn egg would be to make a wandering trader spawner. Which, because they have the chance to sell egg and spawn eggs. So it's a good thing I got one of these way back. What's this one? Oh, that's a schematic blueprint. Grab some emeralds, which I definitely have a bunch of emeralds, right? No. I should do this during the day. Should also grab a bunch of emeralds, make a bunch of emeralds. Oh, I only have 52 stone. Let's see. Merge this while I'm here too. There are faster ways to get stone. Yeah, probably. Clay is also an option. I think I already have something to make clay. A lot of it. What the? I fucking hate this thing. I fucking hate this thing. Whatever the fuck is doing this, I want it gone. Who's eating all this liquid? Oh no, is this lava almost out? Yup. Okay, where's the drawer? Also seems that I only temporarily solved this issue by by turning off mob griefing, because apparently it can still happen when I interact with the mob. Like, why is this spawning? And why is it named? Why is it named that? Like, what caused that? If anything makes me quit this mod pack, it's that. It's that I randomly can just interact with the villager and something just blows up and something just spawns. And I have no control over it. It's just not a fucking winner. Not interested. Leave. Oh, sheep spawning. Not interested. Leave. There we go. Quick as that. Bee spawning. That'll be useful at some point. Can't get these anywhere else. I think I already have some of those, never mind. Leave. I think that big ship design that I've got might end up be... Oh! I don't know if I have one of these already, but it won't hurt to grab another. I don't think I have one of these either. You can go now. Ooh, I don't think I have roses either. Yeah, when I make that trading ship, I think I make that big ship a trading ship. I left my hopper. Almost sundown. I'll go get it after I sleep. Actually, how? No, I could swim and get. I could fish and get them. Oops. Oh, I already had some rose bush too. And a sunflower. Oopsies. What time is it? Okay, so I do want to keep track of the time because I'm going to end at a set time today. I have stuff I want to do. Ready! Chat, deploy the frame dropper. Okay. Now, let's say I kind of wanted to add a specific mod to this mod pack. Now that the end is kind of broken, I kind of don't want to go back there anytime soon. I also need to get rid of this. This looks like shit compared to everything else. But, well, looks like I didn't tell him to go away enough. Oh, shit. No, you can stay, buddy. Come here. Come here, new best friend. Let me come here. Come here. Alright, you're no longer muted. Get the fuck out of my face. Now I can turn off the Elytra and go get my plate that I wish I could customize in almost any way, I think that's one of the weaknesses of that airship. I don't even think you can put a banner on it. Yeah, you can't even put a banner on it. No customization at all for this thing. You can't dye it. I don't think you can. Something I can check when I get back. I might wonder, why do you still use an elytra? Why do you still use the aircraft when you can just use an elytra? Because I can take my hands off the computer and still perfectly fly in a straight line. Barring this aircraft's heavy need to have the gyroscope on it. No, you can't even dye it. Uh, it. It's relatively new. I'm fine with the fact that you can't dye it or put a banner on it, even though it takes 2 whole biplanes to make. It's fine. So, like, what now? I gotta put this back. One of the things I need to build. Okay, so I have to empty my backpack. Oh, right, I turned on the elytra, so it won't let me check that. And how many phantom membranes do I have? Also, clear out the backpack. That don't need to be in there. Purple. I'm sure I could use a like purplish log at some point. Just like I could probably use this pale blue. So I've got the choice between a dark purple or a light purple. Or a light blue. But not too much of it. I don't even know what all that better end stuff does, and I'm probably not ever going to touch it unless I want to just make the armor. I purely added better end and better nether for the vibes. I do not care anything about its whole, like, system. Oh, I have a bunch of stone over here. Oh, right, that's for when I want to add, like, more things to this. Okay, so if I put that back into it, oh, it keeps the storage on it. That changes quite a bit. That's interesting to know. It's interesting. Let's take this out. This. These three. That spawner. Everything else is a tool or a weapon. Oh, I didn't get any of that specific nylium, so I can't even grow those trees. Oops. And I'm also just putting it straight back into the back. Pressing the wrong button repeatedly. All right. One of the mod packs that I'm one of this side mod packs that I've been playing is has thirst added to it, and thirst is the thirst mod that I am experiencing is probably the worst concept of a thirst mod I've ever seen. It adds different tiers of water. Cool, understandable. You drink shitty water, you're gonna feel bad. You're gonna get some nausea for a couple seconds. Understandable. Cooking it purifies it. It sets it to acceptable and then purifies it so it extra hydrates you. The acceptable to purified makes absolutely no sense. Realistically, but it's Minecraft. Doesn't need to be realistic. Sure, double boiled water hydrates you more than just safe water. But the part that pisses me off is that for some reason, all that it functions as is another meter that makes your hunger bar it become useless if your thirst meter isn't also filled. That's all, and your hunger meter is based on your thirst meter. So it just makes feeding yourself even harder because now if you do not drink enough water, which can only be carried in a glass bottle, no other method of drinking it is available. So if you don't drink it from a glass bottle, which at minimum fills a couple bars of it, it doesn't matter how much food you eat, you will not regenerate health. Oh shit. What's eating all the redstone? Oh, the glowstone. You still not done, man? Wait a second, you're on. So you are done. Right? Yeah, you're done. You're just refilling. You're just refilling it. So I won't lie and say I'm slightly tempted to drop this mod pack now. Just so I can do stuff. I'd probably add like half in most of the mods that I have here and just remake a whole base. But I kind of want to move to 1.21. Sure, I'd lose like Steam and Rails. Which, what the fuck, Steam and Rails? What's taking you so long? Sure, we got the one that adds bogeys, more bogey styles, but I don't need more bogey styles. I need invisible rails and fancy looking rails. Do I have a pure? No. Like, I get it. I get that it takes a while to develop a mod, especially one as big as that one. But yeah, they're taking a while. Then again, you might not be familiar with Neo, so slightly more understandable. You know, I've been only going for 2 hours, but I kind of expected the end adventure to take longer. I'll be honest. Um, and it's storming. I wanted to go get ice cream. That's like half the. One second. My tracking's gonna break. Man, that's like half the reason I wanted to end early. So I was gonna go get some ice cream. Oh well. Don't know why that changed. If I were to do anything, I'd kind of hope the sniffers died so I could not give them the chest, put them in an enclosed area, and then have a backpack suck up any items that get dropped. but I don't know the range on the backpack's pickup. So it's got that going for it. I don't know. It's been so long since I actually did anything here. I'm not sure what I want to do. I kind of only had the plan for I'm actually, you know what? Yeah, that was kind of my only plan for today. I don't have the energy to go and build a whole new building because one of the things let's get that clipboard back. Let's get that clipboard back. Material checklist. That's also a material checklist. So let's clear these off. Okay. So things we're gonna do. Phantom farm. Then I can make a beaver farm. Then I need to make a spider farm, which the nozzle also works for spiders. So I can also make the spider thing. And then remake farms. Ag is in agricultural. Then elevator cat. Grass. Factory node. Mm-hmm. And that's all I've got for now. But put this in here. And I put these in here. Put these in here. Oh, other thing. That's gonna take a lot of work, but it'll be enchantment building. But one thing I can do right now. How did I do that? What button did I press to do that? Okay, so comma turns bridging on. Yeah. so I'm gonna do add a couple more barrels to this thing. And that just gonna is increase the amount of water, amount of amount of storage I have on this thing. And I tried to see if I could maybe make a replacement for the biome beam mod by just using something in Cube.js to basically make. Oh, there it is. Look at that harpoon! Shit, which barrel is it going? Now, one thing is that I am wondering if Guardian works in this. I only got one Guardian spawn left, so I'm gonna touch that. I guess I used too many of my Guardian spawn eggs. But yeah, either that. Actually, I have a different boat I could use for wandering trader area. But I'm not going to get my ice cream, and I'm out of things I have the energy to do. I could do the brass factory node, but I'm not really up for that at the moment, so I just won't. So I am going to end it here, and I will be back next weekend because I do not have the energy to wake up early enough to stream and then go to work. I have learned that about myself. So I'm just going to end it here, and I'll see you next weekend, hopefully. Hopefully this time I don't just disappear for a whole month. Because I think my last stream was on my birthday, and that was almost a month ago. Actually, specifically, it may not be the exact amount of days, but yeah, it was exactly a month ago that I streamed. So better than me streaming on my birthday last year and then not streaming for several. Last year I didn't stream on my birthday. Um, the year before that. Anyway, I'm gonna head out now. So I'll see you in a second.